guys, so today I'm going to be bringing you a review video along with a makeup tutorial at the end, and it's going to be on this lovely palette by HudaBeauty. It's the Desert Dusk palette. So this is how it comes. This is the outside packaging, very simple. It doesn't need to be too much because at the end of the day you're going to throw away this part of it. Then on the back you've just got what it states is in the palette, along with all the ingredients and all the little, you know, YouTube, Facebook and Twitter accounts, and it also tells you what to hashtag when you're sharing your HudaBeauty looks on Instagram. So this is what the palette looks like inside. These beautiful, beautiful eyes. I wish I had eyes like that. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? But yeah, I think this is an absolutely stunning look for a palette. And on the back, of course, the same stuff. You've got all the ingredients. It tells you that these eyeshadows are high pigmentation, easy to blend and talc free, so I will let you know at the end of it how I feel. So this is how it looks in the inside. You've got a nice big mirror in there, and it's a really good size mirror as well. Like if you're on the move, it's perfect for doing your makeup with. So inside you get like a little eyeshadow guard so it doesn't like transfer over onto the mirror, and this is how all the eyeshadows look inside. They are absolutely stunning. So I'm just going to read a little bit that's on the back of the palette, and it says to mix and layer textures to create your own look. Dab the toppers on the centre all over your lids for a shiny pop. Lay an extra coat using your fingers for an extreme iridescent effect. And apply the pure glitter all over or line eyes with a firm flat brush to give you a look, a playful hint of shine. Sounds like fun. So in this palette we have 18 eyeshadows, and in the minute I'm going to be doing some swatches. So I will show you the colour on my finger and then apply it to my arm. A couple of them I did forget. I think I was just caught up in the moment of swatching. So you have 1 Daring Glitter, 3 Duochrome Toppers, 6 Pressed Pearls, and 8 Buttery Mattes. So you're getting quite a lot in there, like different like types of eyeshadows and things. So let's go on to the first shade, which is called Desert Sand, and it's a very, very light peachy shade. In fact, it's what I call, not all sand is that colour, like it literally is like the colour of a desert sand. It's very, that real light browny shade, and I'd use this as a highlighter for the brow bone area or transition shade or the lid shade. It's just a very basic colour. So the next shade is called Musk, which is this very light taupey brown shade, like a warm tone one, and I would use this in the crease for a transition shade, or if you're creating a very light look in there, and even on the lid if you're going for like a brownie look and then deepening the crease. Okay, so the next shade is called Eden. This is the one I forgot to show with my finger, and it's a very light orange coral colour. I actually would probably use this as a transition shade in my crease, or even on the lid if you're doing a pinky corally look, or if you're going to add purple to it. It's a great colour to put with purple. The next colour is called Amber, which is a very warm reddish light brown shade. Perfect for the crease, even on the eyelid. I mean, it's one of the lighter colours of the browns that are in this palette. Yeah, these first 4 are very basic matte shades, but the next colour, oh, it was just, oh, took me by surprise, and that is Blood Moon. It is beautiful. It's like a coppery orange, and just look at the way it shines. Like it even has its own reflection. And that is just one swipe, and that just, oh, that one is definitely one of my favourites. Okay, so this shade is called Ode, I think, O-U-D, and this I would say is the darkest brown in the palette. It's very warm tone that has that readiness to it, so perfect for the crease, for darkening that outer corner. Yeah, it's a really nice colour. But you know, mattes are quite basic when they're brown shades. So now moving on to the second row, and we've got Celestial, which is beautiful. This is another one of those ones that has its own reflection, and it looks kind of brown, but it has this greeny pink shine to it. Very duochrome, absolutely lovely. I'm in love. I mean, I love these type of shades. Like, mattes are great for like obviously deepening areas, but it's the glittery, shiny, iridescent ones that really, they get to me. So the next colour is Nefertiti. You know, I'm rubbish at saying these words, and it's a very gold iridescent, just like the one before, but it's just a gold glitter one. It's quite faint actually, so this would be really good for an inner corner highlight, but also, like she states on the back of the palette, that you can use these on top of each other, so you're going to be creating your own colours. So the next one, which is Twilight, this is definitely up there with one of my favourites. I mean, purple is my favourite colour, but just look at that. I mean, I'm pretty sure I do have a shade like this, like probably from an Urban Decay one, but I don't know, this one's beautiful, and I just think this palette is quite clever, how she's planned these to mix with others to create other shades. So yeah, I love that shade. So next is Amethyst. Now, I think purple is actually a really hard shade to create and keep pigmented. I will say this is a lovely colour when you get it to the right consistency, but it is quite a dry pigment. It's not overly pigmented, but I still really like it, and with Twilight, it just works perfectly. So next we have Royal, and this is another one of my favourite out of the palettes. It's just a real dark, reddy, plummy purple shade, and it's perfect for all over the eye. If you're wanting like a quick look, because you don't have much time, but you want to put some eyeshadow on your eyes, then this mixed in with Ode in the crease for just darkening that area is perfect for that all over eye look. I love it, absolutely love it. So next we have Retrograde, which is another one of those sparkly reflecting duochrome, and this is lovely, but I do find it to be a bit weak. Like on my arm it looks really nice, but I have tried this on the eye, and I think it would work better either on its own in the to highlight in the inner corner, or on top of another eyeshadow. So on to the third row, we're going on to Cashmere, which is a very how do I describe it? It kind of looks goldy, but it's very greyish at the same time. But look at that, highly pigmented, perfect. This would be a great lid colour. A bit like Royal, you could use that all over the eye and then just deepen it in the crease. And next we're going on to Angelic, and as you can see by my face, I am in love. This is like one of those pinky with the gold reflect in it, and it's just a delicious colour. But I would use this on the lid or for an inner corner highlight if you're using very dark pinky or plummy or red colours. Yeah, it'll go perfectly with that. So next we have Cosmo, and this is the pressed glitter. I know a lot of people didn't realise this was a pressed glitter, so when they swatched it, it wasn't great. So what I did is I just put a bit of glitter glue underneath and just patted it on. But this is an absolutely stunning glitter. It has like red and pinks and like deep purples, as well as those coppery colours mixed into it. It's got a lot of colours in it, and when you get this palette you can really see it's beautiful on the lid. Next we've got Turkish Delight. Now this is another one of my favourites from the palette. It's just a beautiful reddy coppery colour, but much darker than you would get from Blood Moon, and it goes perfectly with the next two colours. So the next colours are Saffron, which is just a deep kind of looks orangey on the finger, but it is very red, but on the brown tone, so it's not going to make you look like you're a vampire or all the blood's been sucked out of you and all that's left is just around the eye, you know. And the last colour we've got Blazing, and this is just an orange shade, a pure orange shade. Now I have a few, like, you know, for Modern Renaissance and stuff, but I don't have an orange like this, and it's really impressive, and I probably will use this colour all the time, especially for a transition shade or mixed with the purple or those red shades like I said before. So now we're going to move on to doing a makeup tutorial using some of the colours from the palette. So we're going to begin with using Desert Sand, and I'm just going to apply this all over the brow bone and just bring it down a little. This will just help blend out those shades up into the brow bone. For transition shade, we're going to go in with Eden, and you literally just want to windscreen wiper motion in and out through the crease and just bring it out, blend it out into the brow bone. Next we're going to go in with Amethyst, and this is just based on the colours that I'm going to use and the start of deepening that crease. So we're just putting that all the way through the crease and bringing it a third of the way onto the eyelid and just blend it out. And once you're happy with the consistency, go back in with that Eden shade just to really help make those edges seamless. Then for the lid shade, we're going to go in with my favourite, Twilight. I had to use it, it was just calling to me. And with this look, I am just creating a very light autumny look, especially when you're going to see what I'm putting on the lips. It just goes well with each other. So just patting that all over the lid. I find that if you spread it all over the lid first and then pat more on top to get that thicker consistency, then that works really well. And then going back in with that Amethyst afterwards just to fuse the two colours together. We're now going to go in with the colour Royal, which is that deep plummy red shade, and we're going to add this to the outer corner of the eye and a little bit into the crease. And this is just to deepen that area and darken it. And then after you've applied that, you want to go back in with Amethyst again, and just so that it fuses the two colours together so they're nicely blended. Otherwise it's just going to be too harsh of a line. And then just to deepen that outer corner a little bit more, we're going to go in with, how did I say it? Ode? I'm going with Ode. It sounds cool. Just to darken that outer corner. So we're just creating like a little triangle and then just blending it into that royal shade. I'm now just going to quickly do my face and then we'll get back to the eyes. Ta-da! All done. I'm now going to do my eyeliner and I'm going in with the Stila Stay All Day waterproof eyeliner. I really like this eyeliner. It's got a very soft felt tip pen. If you want a bit of a dense one, go for the Kat Von D. And this is how I've decided to do my eyeliner. I wanted to keep it thin. Like I said, I wanted it to be a light look. So now we're going to move back onto the under eyes and we're going to go in with Amethyst. And I'm kind of using this as like a transition shade, kind of on the bottom lid. I mean, you'll still be able to see it, but it will just help blend out the other shades. Next, we're going to go back in with Royal and we're literally going to be placing this on the outer third of the lower lid, and that's just to deepen it and help blend into the rest of the eyeshadow on the top lid and also the eyeliner. Okay, I said outer third, but from watching this, it seems I've brought it all the way along. So yeah, that Amethyst was a transition shade. I'm now going in with Angelic, and this is to highlight the inner corner of my eye, and it's just a beautiful shade and I love it so much. I'm just going to go off camera and apply my Roller Lash Mascara and my Isla 100 lashes, and then straight after that we'll be applying lipstick. So I've gone for a dark purpley red lipstick that I feel will go perfect with this look, and it's Disturbed by Urban Decay. So this is the finished look and I'm really happy with how it turned out. This is like my first kind of autumn look and it's very light, not too strong. Yeah, really happy with it. So overall, this palette, it's £56, and personally for me, I mean, it's quite a lot of money, but I think it's well worth it. There's only one shade which you really got to work hard with, and that's Amethyst, but all the other ones are exactly how she said they would be. They're highly pigmented and there's a lot to play around with in this palette. Yeah, so yeah, definitely worth the money and I absolutely love it, and I'll probably be using it all the time after this. But if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. I have a Facebook page, Instagram and a Twitter account as well. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask them down below in the comment section, and all products will be listed down below with links just to make it easier for you. So yeah, if you're still here and you've watched all this video, I know it was a long one, I am forever grateful to you and it means a lot to me that you stick by it. So thank you, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys!